I said what I said, and I meant what I said. An elephant faithful 100%. You know what that's from? What the fuck?
Horn Hears a Who, dude.
Well, not Horn Hears a Who, but it's the actual... Mighty Eagle. Wait, what was the other thing?
Airy the Eagle.
Oh god, he's dead! Oh.
I'm gonna kill him.
I
need eagle meat for the winner! Welcome back, guys. We are Couch Nerds, where we play anything and everything.
Is he wearing a little diaper?
Yes.
Oh, that's so cute.
You have to make it public indecency and shit.
That's fucked up.
For even an eagle.
I'm Lost Night.
So we're back. I'm Party Pete, and we're playing more Banjo-Kazooie.
We're getting close.
Yeah, very.
We're getting close to ending this shit forever and ever and ever. Who is that again?
I don't remember. I actually don't remember a lot of things from that kind of shit.
Oh. What's this with the jig? Oh, look at you and your skilled self.
I try.
I'm very tired.
Hi, tired. I'm dead.
I don't know why I'm tired. Like, I'm just like, ooh.
You've been tired for fucking
I have been
right.
sleepy forever. I don't know why. Like,
so that's 2 jiggies.
That is 2 jiggies. Well, knowing you, you're probably gonna get like 9 in this episode.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck these plants. What the hell? They bit slap me all the time, but then they don't hit you.
Okay, so they have 2 Jinjos, and 2 Jiggies. Jingies.
Fucking... It
So,
fucking makes me think you're saying Chi-Chi's.
Chi-Chi's delivery service?
No, not Chi-Chi's. Oh, wait, no, it's Kiki's delivery service.
I know. Huh.
Have I ever told you that that's actually the one Hayao Miyazaki movie I haven't seen?
Really?
That is the one Hayao Miyazaki movie. As, like, such a huge fan of his, that is the one movie I haven't seen from his.
Alright, so... Fuck Howl's Moving Castle, because I haven't seen that one, right?
It's not... Like, I'm gonna sit here and say, like, if you're a big... if you're a big Studio Ghibli and Hayao Miyazaki film, like, just avid, like, you love his work, Howl's Moving Castle, you're gonna enjoy. But if you're, like, in his work and you're, like, you don't watch as many, like, the movie you've probably seen the most is probably Spirited Away.
No.
No, but I'm saying, like, I'm not saying you, but I'm just saying for people.
Probably.
If you probably have seen Spirited Away and, like, fucking My Neighbor Totoro, then you'll probably look at Howl's Moving Castle and you'll be like... It's a movie you can skip, definitely. But if you're a big Studio Ghibli fan and you're a big, like, fan of his, definitely watch it, you know? It's actually towards his, like, I believe his favorite, Hayao Miyazaki works.
Probably.
Because he just loves the idea of, like, fucking how and, like, really? Just itself and the mysticism that goes with the world.
Oh.
I honestly just... It confuses me in a way that, like, I just can't like it as much as others. Because the story, like, you know how, like, a lot of his works, the story really does go all over the place.
Well, yeah.
This one goes so much more over the place that it really doesn't have such a big consistency with it. Like, the rest actually have, like, all the rest with the subplots and fucking, like, other stories and characters, they condense into the end almost fluently and perfectly. And Howl's, it really doesn't. To me. Like, at all.
Interesting.
So, it's like, it's not a perfect story for me. There are just so many things and elements in that story that just don't mix well, and I feel like they kind of added it in. But it's still a beautiful, like, movie. Like, animation-wise, it's gorgeous. So, again, if you're a big Studio Ghibli fan, like, you love Miyazaki's work, definitely watch it. If you've seen, like, 1 or 2 of his films, you can skip it.
Well, what I was gonna say is, well, fuck Howl's Moving Castle, because I haven't seen it. I haven't watched much of My Neighbor Totoro, but I've only seen, like, the big parts, you know?
I know, I get you.
I've watched Spirited Away. Not a lot. I have watched it. I've watched Ponyo, which I love.
Yeah.
I love Ponyo. But the one I've always watched was Kiki's Delivery Service. I watched that so much on VHS repeatedly as a kid. Me and my sister would watch it, and we would enjoy it because it's so fucking great.
I wish I would. Like, I never got the chance to experience Kiki's Delivery Service. It looks so adorably...
It is so cool.
Like, just childish and wonderment fun. Like,
it is great.
Oh my god. Like, what is it? Like, I've only ever heard, like the gist of it, but is it, like, about, like, a little witch girl who literally delivers mail around the town?
Pretty much.
And, like, is she, like, the only witch, or is, like, witches, like, a big thing in that world?
And where she comes from,
yeah,
it is, as far as I remember from what my childhood memory contains. She was, like, you know, her family was a bunch of witches and whatnot, and she was, I don't know if she was, like, at school, in school, or trained shit.
You know, I just noticed.
What?
a lot of like Miyazaki's works usually like they have a young female protagonist as the lead.
Yes. You wanna know why?
Why?
Because he wanted to portray small, like, not small, but young females as strong characters. Because, you know, there should be.
Honestly, you know, I agree, but you know, like, honestly, from what I've, like, watched some of his works, I still gotta say it. Like, I know a lot of people, like, think of it now as kind of overrated because of how much praise it gets. But still, for me, the main character of Spirited deserves as much praise as she gets.
Who?
Like, the girl from Spirited Away.
Oh, yeah, no, she's great.
No, she deserves as much praise she gets because the shit she had to go through, dude.
Well, she had to get her parents back.
Like, and she was the only one that was like telling her parents we shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah.
She was actually telling them, no, guys, you shouldn't be eating the food. Let's get out of here. And they're just gorging themselves on this food. And then the fact that she had to work hard and all this stuff just to get them back. It was great. But yeah, I think I can only think of 2 films where the boy was the main protagonist in Studio Ghibli films. One would be the new movie he did, the last movie he actually did, in 2012. Is that the time when Frozen came out, right? 2012?
I don't remember.
Because it was up for an Emmy at the same time Frozen was. So I forgot the name of the film. It's about an inventor who wanted to fly planes, but he couldn't, so he made them instead or something like that. And it looked really beautiful, and I really wanted to see it, but I never did. That's another film of his I haven't seen, because I just remember that. But he was the main protagonist in that, I believe. And the only other film I could think of that was a boy that was the main protagonist of his own work, not Studio Ghibli, I believe. No, he was technically a secondary character, wasn't he?
In Ponyo?
No, well, yeah, him, but like, wasn't technically the warrior character. Like, I know it started out with him, but the warrior character and Princess Mononoke wasn't the warrior character. Like, didn't it start out with him, but he was technically considered a side character?
Didn't watch it.
It's been a while since I've seen it, so I don't remember. I know the movie started out with him, but the focus was like on the Empress chick and Mononoke herself.
Right.
And he was kind of like he was involved a lot in the story. But I feel as though the story mainly focused on those two. So it's kind of like how what?
No, I'm trying to see what jiggies we can get in spring.
It's kind of like how a lot of people were debating about, like, saying like how the new Mad Max had like Max was the side character, but Furiosa was the main character. And it was like no, there were 2 main characters starring together in the road, but it was Furiosa's story, and it was like, isn't that basically like the entitlement of like main and side at that point?
Yeah.
I'm like I get it, but at the same time, as long as Max is there for the journey, I feel as though people will be happy.
No, okay. I thought Mad Max was a phenomenal movie.
Still have yet to see it.
So good.
Still have yet to see it.
I won't spoil it for you, but it's really great, and it deserves, honestly, a lot of those
praises that it was getting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was such a beautiful film.
Didn't it take home like 9?
It took home, I think, 11.
Holy shit!
I think 11.
It took home 11 Oscars?
Either 9 or 11.
I'm so glad Leo got the one he needed.
Yeah, good for him. I guess we can... You know, okay, I know you had one, but... Since we're on the topic of Ghibli, what's your favorite fucking Ghibli film?
Oh!
Right? Yeah.
Oh, wait. Hayao Miyazaki or Ghibli?
Either one. We can put it on screen. How Ghibli / whatever. Kiki's Delivery Service is my favorite.
Oh, you can't do this to me.
We were just talking about it.
I know,
man.
but I didn't actually say which one was my favorite.
Yeah.
If we're talking about Ghibli, like pure Studio Ghibli, then honestly for me, one of my favorite works, I know it's like underrated, but I loved it. I've loved it ever since I first saw it in middle school, is the Count it's like the Count of Monte Cristo, Monte Carlo. It's the Lupin the Third movie.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I love that movie. I love it. I want to generally love Lupin the Third. Like, he is the greatest shitlord ever. The greatest thief of all time.
Yes.
But fucking
great.
That movie, when I first saw it, I didn't even know it was a Lupin movie. I just clicked on it on Hulu, and I started watching. I was like, "What is this? Is that Lupin and Jigen? What's going on here?" And then like the way like it just brought me into it. They're just getting into a heist. Like everything that went around in the beginning got me so much involved in it, and I just started watching it more and more. I'm like, this is one of the greatest Lupin the Third films ever. And it's been like a tradition for me to watch it like almost like every year, like around the same time that I first saw it. It was great. I didn't know that was Studio Ghibli. Like I knew the art style seemed super familiar, but I didn't know that was Studio Ghibli. But I know a lot of people have a little problems with it. I have my fair share, but it's still just a beautiful movie. If we're talking how Miyazaki's work though,
either one, either Ghibli or How. So now we're going to summer.
Yeah, we gotta go to summer.
Yep.
Are you ready for the summer?
No.
Are you ready for the sunshine?
They said summer started like a month ago. Summer started like 4 months ago for Florida, alright?
Oh, hell yeah.
It's
dude.
been hot.
No, as soon as the winter came and left, which was like, and the winter actually stayed all throughout like
little bit,
March.
yeah, like, that
and
wasn't
like
that bad.
halfway through April almost.
Wasn't too bad.
As soon as it hit like that midpoint of April though, it was
It
like
was summer. Immediately summer.
Hungry owl needs 5 caterpillars. Holy shit.
Okay, cool.
We gotta
can
feed
do
them
that.
caterpillar?
Yeah, we gotta go caterpillars.
Oh my god, I almost didn't see that thing. I just saw eyes sticking out. It was, oh.
Oh, cool.
Eek! Hungry animals like caterpillars. Did he actually jack from us?
No, he didn't jack shit from us.
Oh, he just attacks us?
Yeah, he just attacked us.
But no, like fucking,
Ooh, not this time. I feel like they eat it.
I want to go with the norm and just say Spirited Away, but I'm trying to really think really hard on it. But out of like, I love My Neighbor Totoro, but it's like it's one of those cute little slice of life-esque ones that just like you like, but just I can't see myself get behind too much. If I did a top 10 list, My Neighbor Totoro would be like number 10 and number 9. It's a cute little film, but it's nothing too grand on the scheme, you know?
Yeah. I ain't forgetting this time. No. What the
it went
fuck?
Oh, that hurt.
I'm gonna die.
No, you're why are there just bees swimming around? Fuck it, I'm just gonna say Spirited Away.
Go for it, Spirited Away.
It's so hard for me to decide. If we're talking Miyazaki work, Spirited Away. If we're talking Ghibli, either Spirited Away or...
What the fuck?
Wait, isn't Castle in the Sky also Ghibli?
Don't know. I didn't really watch it.
Oh, well, I'm just gonna say Spirited Away for right
Okay.
now. If like...
You're always entitled to change it later.
I know, but it's just like, I'm actually gonna watch Spirited Away soon. Like, it's been
a little bit.
It's been since Cartoon Network used to air that thing all the time.
Yes, same actually.
Like, Cartoon used to air that.
That's where I first
It aired
saw it.
House a bit. Actually saw Spirited Away first time at my cousin's in Spanish. Because, like... Oh, look, he's just chilling. You look pretty strong. Can you move this boat?
No.
You didn't even let me finish.
Nope. I know what to do. I don't
Look at
need
him
the
haul
game to
ass like,
hold you.
yeah, I'm home. Honey, I'm home.
What?
You gotta, yeah, I was gonna say you gotta walk with Kazooie.
No. Oh, I think I have to come back in spring. Or
Did he just fucking haul ass up there and you're like, nah, I can't. Wait a minute, I just noticed something.
I have to come back in autumn, I think.
You're a bear.
I'm a bear.
That beaver was like way bigger than you.
Yeah. A lot of things are bigger than us.
But no,
Bitch.
like,
Autumn.
like, actually, there's a lot of movies I actually first experienced in Spanish because
Yeah?
of my cousin. Well, it's because, like, my cousin, I was always bored as a kid over there in Mexico, like, because, like, I didn't like to go out as much as my brothers, since I was kind of like a big fucking, you know, shut-in-ass kid.
Right.
I only ever
I know that
only
feel.
ever like to go out when I was home. When I was in Mexico, I felt awkward about it. Unless I was with my entire family, since Izzo and Ego were usually always gone. I didn't actually like journey out too much. But my cousin, she was really cool, and like she was like 21 at the time. I was like 8, and so she would always be like, "Dylan, you want to like walk to the video store with me? We'll get you a movie." I'm like, "Oh, we can't go."
yeah.
And she's like, "Yeah, Dylan." And then like before we actually went to the movie to like that place, she would always like let me stop by the arcade and play my favorite
Hell
games.
yeah.
Like, oh, she is the coolest. Like, she lives in Georgia right now.
Really?
But like, yeah, we go see her every time we go to Mexico. But like, she was the coolest cousin, or she still is the coolest cousin. But like, I loved her. I loved her so much. She was a treat for me. Like, if like I had a babysitter.
Yeah?
I would love it if she was the one who babysat me, because I know she would just let me like sit there and watch my movies after I was done with my homework and shit. But one of the first movies I ever actually picked up there was fucking. The only 3 main movies I can remember renting from that video store that I first experienced over there in Mexico than here was Spirited Away,
Yes.
Shrek 1, and El Dorado. And
yeah,
El Dorado
yeah.
in Spanish is great. Like, honestly, like, experienced it so much. I watched El Dorado so much in Spanish that when I actually heard it in English, it felt like whenever you watch an anime Japanese
Yeah,
dub,
it's
and then
a
you
dub.
just add nowhere going in English dub. You're like, oh, the English dub doesn't sound as good now.
I love the English dub one though.
No, I know, but like, it's like they're Spain. They're from
Right,
Spain.
yeah, that
so
makes
like,
sense.
so when you hear them say like Spanish words in English, it doesn't sound as right.
Right,
But when
yeah.
Miguel and Tulio say it in Spanish, it just sounds so natural because they actually have the Spanish voice actors.
That's awesome.
So like whenever like they're in English to say everything for me, hey, everything for me, hey. In Spanish, like todo para mí, hey, todo para
my
tú,
God.
hey. They actually put the emphasis on it and everything.
No, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, like, so, like, I watched El Dorado growing up, like, a shitload, and like, the moment I got back from Mexico, I was like, Mom, we have to go to Walmart. And she's like, why, Dylan? I want to buy El Dorado on VHS, and I did, and that same day, I got into a car crash.
Fucking good job.
No, it's like, cause like my mom said she was gonna buy it for me, right? And so she bought it, but she came back with Tarzan 2, and I was like, no, Mom,
Tarzan 2.
cause she only saw the quick image of El Dorado. She only saw the box art of El Dorado. And when she went to the store to buy it for me, she came back and said, here you go, here's the movie you wanted. I'm like, this is Tarzan 2. She's like, yeah, isn't that what you wanted? It's like, no. And she's like, oh, I'm so sorry, Dylan.
man.
I'm like, can we go to the store and return it so you can get your money back? She's like, yeah, Dylan, we can go back right now.
No.
And so we went back, and
I'm
it
so mad
sucks.
right now.
It's fine. So we went back, and on the way back, there were these 2 drunken assholes in a truck. It's always a fucking truck, by the way.
Duh.
But anytime I've gotten in a car crash or anything, there's been an accident near me, it's always been a truck. But so they hit us, like, collision head on. And, like, fuck airbags, dude. Like, you know how they say that? Well, I know an airbag saves your life, but sometimes it feels like cars almost more damage than anything. Cause like when I came to, like after the split second I was like knocked out, my entire lip was busted open.
Nice.
And had a black eye, and I was like, what happened? And like the airbag was all imploded on me. I was like, what happened? And I turn over to my mom, and she's like a little unconscious. And I like start shaking her furiously, like, Mom, get up, the car's on fire, the car's on fire. I get her seatbelt off, I push her out, I start running like an idiot, and she's like, Dylan, it's just a little smoke. I'm like, it's gonna explode.
Well, yeah.
What? Like when you grow up and you've seen so many action movies, you have the natural fear that the car is gonna explode.
Right, because it's not true.
You know.
Cars don't explode like that, you fucks. Nothing explodes
There's
like
a lot
that.
of things that in Hollywood that real life doesn't do. But yeah, no, like, okay.
No, I got it. It's just I overshoot it a little
I
bit.
just noticed I've been talking a lot.
Yeah, you do. It's
And
fine.
we've hit
You're allowed
past-
to talk.
We've hit past the 15.
Give me just a Jinjo and we can say goodbye. But yeah, I've had car accidents too. The only times I ever had a car accident when I was really young, my first one I've ever experienced, it was a truck that hit us.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was my first nosebleed that I can recall. I was in the back seat. And
Wait.
then a recent one with Hung Low himself. It wasn't his fault, but someone hit him in the back, like rear-ended him.
Yeah.
It was a shitty car.
Oh, his car or the other car?
The other car was a shitty car. No, his cars are awesome. I don't
Okay.
fucking care.
Well, like fucking like for me, nosebleeds are kind of natural since like when you grow up with 2 older brothers, nosebleeds are kind of natural.
True.
Like how often I got punched in the face because of that.
Yeah.
That's never like it's funny for me now, but as a kid you just think it's like, wow, that's abuse at the fucking ass. I'm like, we're guys, like fucking we got into fights a lot. Usually I came out much more.
Every time.
Usually I came out with much more like fucking battle scars than them, but hey, did you kill this thing?
I thought I did too. I think it's a different side. Doesn't matter. But yeah. So you got in scruffs a lot, and it's like, yeah, guys be guys, or whatever.
Fucking-
the usual thing, or whatever.
My brother once time Superman punched me.
Yeah, I'm gonna teach my kid, whenever I have kids, don't be a dick.
No, like Israel, legitly Superman punched me. Like Alright, let me on the screen. I guess I'll show you. Like, you see where Banjo is?
Yes.
Basically, all the way to the left was where our computer was, and all the way to the right of you is where our couch was.
Okay.
And he got super pissed off at me one day, and he punched me, and he knocked me from the computer desk all the way to the couch. So he Superman punched me. He was just so upset. He felt like enraged, like a mother does whenever her car has been flipped over on her child.
Oh, okay. I got you. One of those things. God. That's great. Not really. I mean, it's like...
It didn't hurt.
It's silly to hear.
It was just a phenomenon that baffled me. I was more baffled than hurt.
Gosh.
Hey, at least I can say, like, growing up, because of how often I got my ass beat, like, I'm very resilient when it comes to, like, physical pain.
True, yeah. Okay. So now we're back here.
I guess let's repeat the question of the day.
Yes, what is your favorite Hayao Miyazaki / Studio Ghibli?
Spirited Away and/or Castle of Monte Cristo, I believe.
And mine is Kiki's Delivery Service and Ponyo.
I have to watch.
Ponyo.
Pete.
Yes.
Have you seen that in the Sounds Critic
Yes.
video? Oh, I love
really good.
That made me laugh so hard. I want ham.
We're couch nerds.
We'll see you next time.